love his head voice ad-libs, totally. Die with a Smile. I recently reacted to this with my friend Yahya, and when I just saw that Gabriel Henrique is doing a cover, I'm like, oh my god, I have to watch this. I think it's one of the best songs of the year, so I can't wait. He has the same microphone that I have.
I just woke up from a dream.
Good. I feel like he's been working on his English, but like for someone like me who's not a native speaker, you're going to hear the difference. Like I have started paying attention to this like years ago, and it's like in German we say dream. In English it's very soft, but he has worked on his English a bit, but I love his voice. I love his voice.
Where you and I had to say goodbye, when I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realized wherever you go that's where I follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I don't wanna be next to you. If the party was over and not time enough was true, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and join with the smile. If the world was ending, I don't wanna be next to you.
Okay, I love what he's doing. Of course, everyone needs to do their own style and their own take on this. I feel like he's doing a really good job doing his own thing here while staying true to the song. I'm a fan of his placement. I'm a fan of his, nice straight tones, vibrato coming in at the right time, not too wide, not too wobbly. I love his vibrato. I know there's like this thing nowadays of like at the end, kind of a wider vibrato, which I'm personally not 100% a fan of, but I love his vibrato. I feel like he could do more of this like singing every phrase like it's one long word, a bit more connected. That's a language thing. Oh yeah. Okay. I love that ad lib. That's awesome. That's so his style. He's so good at like with head voice on the top and his register transitions. That's nice. That would have been Lady Gaga's entrance.
The words that we scream, I don't even wanna do this anymore, 'cause you already know what to mean to me, and my love, the only one we're fighting for.
I feel like the balance, the second voice, this is just an editing thing, could have been a little bit more in the background. It's too much in the foreground for me. But let's go back. I love that he did put the harmonies. I was kind of missing the harmonies in the first chorus. I was like, I don't know, maybe because I've listened to the song a few times. Not tons, but probably 5 times. And by now it's like, I kind of miss the harmonies in the chorus a bit. But,
My love, the only one we're fighting for. Wherever you go, that's what I'll follow.
nice.
Nobody's promised tomorrow. So
I feel like he's a tiny bit early. Let's see. Tomorrow. It's not like it's not quantized, that's for sure.
wherever you go, that's what I'll follow.
It's a bit early.
Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world
I think maybe that's a thing when it was edited, because it's slightly early. I feel like he didn't do that when he was recording it. I'm pretty sure. Sometimes this happens when you kind of send the track to someone who's going to edit it, who's going to actually plug it in and do all the nice reverb and, compression and stuff. I feel like it's a tiny bit early, all of it.
I don't wanna be next to you.
You did it.
If the party was over and my time.
I would have liked to hear just a bit more connection. If the party was over. A little bit more of that sliding, that bending. It just makes it smooth. Again, he has his own take. I love his voice. Just the phrasing. I feel like it adds a lot to the song. That smoothness of that total legato line.
Was through.
Nice connection there.
I wanna hold you just for a while.
I would have liked the connection there. Hold you just for a while. I don't know, wherever the melody is. Without lifting there.
And time with the bow. If the world lost in me, I don't wanna.
I wanted it. The world was ending. I just da. It was again. It's the timing. It's not tight. The song isn't that old. I feel like I am so guilty of this. I'm totally guilty. As someone who can pick up things quickly, like he can, he's like a great musician, great musical ear. You tend to want to just be like, run with it, but it does make a big difference to let it sit much longer and to dwell on it and to let it sink in and to let it settle into your voice for weeks and months. It does make a difference. Or so many times repeating it.
Be next to you.
Let's go back again because I was talking.
Just for a while. And time with the bow. If the world lost in me, I don't wanna be next to you. Right next to you.
Nice.
Next to you.
I love his head voice ad-libs, totally. I want to hear all of that all the time, Gabriel. Like, this is like, I live for your head voice and those ad-libs. Totally.
If the world was ending, I don't wanna be next to you.
I like that. Nice connection.
If the party was over and our time enough was true, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I don't wanna be next to you.
I thought they went. Did they not do a major chord there? Let's see.
If the world was ending, I don't wanna be next to you.
I felt like, was it in the original there, not a major? That one, like, wouldn't it? I'm not 100% sure now. Let's check. Let's see. Ah, yes, it is a major. We would have needed this one. That's not easy to pick up. One more time. This is the original. And what did Gabriel do? Again, one more time.
Wanna be next to you.
It should have been whatever, but it's the third. But that's easy to kind of overhear. Well, maybe not if you listen again to the original. But again, like we as artists, we love to rush into like, oh, I want to sing the song. I want to sing the song. I do this all the time. And then it's like, oops, go back and listen to the original. And you're like, oh, that's how it went. I forgot.
If the world was ending, I don't wanna be next to you.
Nice 7/4. Major 7.
I don't wanna be next to you.
Oh yeah. I love this. I feel like he feels the song more in 3 instead of 6. So the original is more like da 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 in groups of 2 times 3. And Gabriel feels it more like 1 times 3. What do I mean? It's like instead of kind of the phrasing going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, the original is more like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or is it a 6/8 actually? I feel like it's more of a 6/8. It's not a 3/4. And that makes a very, very subtle difference, but it is actually a big difference when it comes to how you phrase everything. You know, because you carry over more when it's like 2 groups of 3 instead of 1 group of 3. So instead of da 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 da, you would break off after the first group and do a little lift there, versus always carrying through and always carrying through and always carrying through. It's kind of like the phrasing does make a difference. I love Gabrielle's voice. I'm definitely a fan, but here's the thing. It's 2 different things. Like having the vocal technique and becoming a musician, this is something you work on for your entire life. You never stop working on becoming a better musician. Like I've been in the professional music world actually my entire life, but even now I learn something every single day. I was a professional opera singer. I sang with bands. And what I noticed after coming from the classical world is that a lot of times in the pop world, I can feel the difference, and I can definitely hear the difference between someone who has like this ear for absolute details or kind of a more, how do I say that? I'm not saying that in pop music it's not the case, but it's less often the case in professional pop singers that there's this absolute detail than it is the case for not even world famous professional opera singers. And it's because a lot of pop singers are self-taught. You can totally do it. But in opera, it's a little hard to study an entire Italian opera and study a score and actually sing it like it's supposed to be sung in the style and with the music, learn recitativos without actual training. It would be a little harder to pull off. You can't just kind of listen to an aria and be like, okay, I'll sing it now after 3 times of listening. It's not that easy. And if you would like to learn more about great singing technique and performance and phrasing and how to connect everything and how to have a very legato vocal line while having good technique, breathing support, and all the things you need, consider joining my community. It's really fun. We talk to each other. We have live coaching sessions all the time and karaoke hours just for fun. The link is below. Have an amazing day, my friend. Until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.